Today is the 9th of June 2022, and this will be Confession Drawing number 41. This recording is from Bloom Gallery in Valencia. It's not live, you're watching now a recording, but we do everything we can to try to make it a live recording. But still, I want to make the drawing, so at least you will have my weekly drawings. My confession for today is that I did something not so nice and I regret it. I was visiting a new artist friend in her studio, and it was the Rusafa Open Gallery and Studio Space Open Weekend. What's it called? Let's have a look. No, it's all in Spanish. I know it's recording. So her studio was also open, and she shares her studio with I think 6 other artists. And so the drinks were finished, and they wanted to get new drinks, but my new friend, wanted to stay there because she was expecting more visitors. So I offered to help the 2 girls carry the drinks. So I went with them, and we went to the supermarket, and the girl, I don't know if I'm telling it the right way. I think so. Well, anyway, one of the girls was a bit in her own world. And at one point she said, you have to bring back the card. And as a reflex, I said, is that a request or a demand? And because I don't really like it if people tell me what to do. But the other girl hadn't heard me very well, so she said, what did you say? So, and then I said it again, like, was that a demand or a request? And there it happened. So at that point, you can call it gossip, because the girl was walking before us, maybe 1 or 2 meters before us. And so that was not good for my part. And so we continued to walk to the cash register, and the girl was a bit difficult because she wanted to take the drinks with the card. But then she was stopped by a woman of the supermarket, and she was a bit difficult, or no, let's say adamant. She wanted to do it with the card. We carried it, and we went back to the studio. And I helped the other girl put the drinks in the refrigerator, and later I went home and said goodbye to everybody. And I also passed this girl, and I looked her in the face, and I think she was looking very angry. So she definitely had heard it. Mm-hmm. And so I went home, and then I played the whole thing again in my head, and I really regretted it. So 2 days long, I really felt guilty, because I don't think that's nice. The confession is I gossiped. It's kind of happened because it was not gossip at first, but still it was gossip. And then I also want to share what is sort of interesting in your head is that you defend yourself, I think, because now in my head I'm thinking, okay, she's a really whiny girl, because we could carry it, with 3 of us. It was not a big thing. But so my confession is I gossip, and I don't like it, and I don't want to do it. And because I think if you gossip, then you should also at least let the other person know it. And so I'm not happy with what I did. And then so I thought that I have to make a confession drawing about this. So I'm not perfect, I gossip. And I was thinking I'm gonna read it because I'm losing track. Because it's not live, I notice it feels different. So I don't want to gossip. That's what I was saying, um, and I made a mistake there because I think it's also about borders. I mean that I in the Netherlands we say you give one finger and then they take their whole hand. They take your whole hand. So I offer to help, but my help is not limitless. So I could have said, I can help you carry it, but I'm not going to bring back the shopping cart. In a gallery weekend shopping, in a gallery weekend art crowd. I don't want to do that. I don't want to walk there with a shopping cart. That's just my thing. I don't want to do that. So I think it shows because with the professional drawing I want to turn something around and maybe more empowering or healing thing. So I think I have to be more verbal about what I want and don't want, and in this case about my borders. So it's my bad, and I know it. And so the title for today, did I already say that? The title for today is My Own Boss, because I think I'm a good boss. I'm a kind and loving person, but I still need to learn things. But my own boss, me, um, is saying, okay, this one I messed up, but next time I will do it better. Something like this. And also that I am my only boss. So, this girl really cannot tell what I should do or shouldn't do. It can be a question, but not a demand. And so I want to be a caring and patient boss. So, okay, this one I did not do very well. But next time I will do it better. And so that was it. Let's switch to the computer. So what was interesting is that it's kind of when I saw her face, it was almost like I saw it like a snapshot. I saw it so detailed, and her face was speaking, Although she didn't say, I mean, it's my bad. I didn't tell her my orders, but she also didn't say anything, but her face spoke more than enough. So I have some images of angry-looking people, but I was trying to find a little bit like her expression, and I noticed that I couldn't really find it, and then I thought, was it really anger? Or was it maybe contempt or disgust? It was definitely not fear, and I think it was a little bit between disgust and anger. I can't really pinpoint that. But then, because I was thinking, okay, if it would be really like disgust, then that I think narcissistic people also have that. So actually, in that case, then I did do it good, because about the drawing with separating the wheat from the chaff. So at least, although it was with gossip, not good. But at least I know that I didn't want to do it, and I expressed it. But so I could still do better, but maybe, so in that regard, but maybe I'm trying to choose my own side now. So, but that was what I was thinking. And I was also thinking I should just really maybe avoid this person anyway, because I guess I really can't handle these types of people. Like bossy, whiny, I don't know, it's, not my type of person, I think. So, the drawing then that I'm going to make is not here. So somebody should make it. And I guess it should be me. And I don't really know how to do that. So I have these sort of snapshots, and maybe it's not going to be like a drawing, but maybe like just this, like the different faces, because my own boss, it maybe is also talks a little bit about forgiveness. So I did do that. I'm not happy with it, and really I was thinking about it 2 days, so I punished myself enough for it. I mean, people gossip daily, so why should I be Mother Teresa? But my boss thing, I do think matters. Because your borders, I think it's important. So I want to do something with borders, and these snapshots have that. And also that I allow myself to also sometimes be angry or sad and let the emotions come out. Because Bob, from this, one of the co-owners of Bloom Gallery, I was talking about the confession drawings that when I swear, I try to refrain myself, because I think maybe YouTube will then not, I'll take off the video. But and that is what I want to be very transparent and authentic and honest with my drawings. So then actually, if I need to swear, maybe I should just swear. And he was talking about that there's an experiment that if you really experience pain and you swear, that you can stand the pain longer. So I guess it's also kind of like the reflex of who you are. So maybe, I don't know, something to think about, maybe about what to control or what not. But maybe it's good to express your emotions, and at least I think your borders. So, enough said. I'm going to trace these faces, and maybe it's going to be the same person, maybe not. I don't know yet. And let's see if I can show you with the small camera. Maybe it's nice. This is small camera. I can show you also where I am a little bit. And we didn't have a lot of time to set it up, and there's no Wi-Fi. I think also that's why the live stream didn't work. But so now it's moving. So you can see a little bit how the space looks like. Here is the laptop that I brought, and that I'm going to trace. Oh, I can't see anything. That's a bit difficult. Let's see if we can make the screen a bit brighter. Where's my cursor? There. And so at least we have the recording, and then I will test some more to see if I feel a hotspot. I can also do the live stream. So it's very difficult to see the expressions now. So that's kind of funny. So if I'm going to draw different faces, the same boss, then it would be good if I could see the expressions. Oops, crooked. So first I'm gonna trace more or less. So crooked. I'm a little bit out of my element, also, I have to say. Because, it's not that somebody's coming in here, but I do feel a little bit like, okay, it's a little bit more public now. Oh, I definitely cannot do these expressions. This need to be a bit hard to do with this. I started now. And I do like close-ups. This is not really a close-up. Do I really want to draw this here? Actually, I should see the expression. Oh, she has a mouth open, so I really didn't see that. Okay, actually not so very cool. I could also have him age a little bit. But this was something I was thinking about this morning. Maybe a new title, Arrested Development, but I don't know yet. I had a really nice meetup with maybe a new friend, with Nick. And, well, yeah, I'm going to talk about that another time. But, what did I want to say about age? Oh yeah, no, so this morning I was thinking, so I am at my age now, and lifetime self-development books, and, ongoing project, the self, and, at this age I'm still learning. Insurance. No, I would like, but the expressions. You could also maybe just leave the faces blank. If you hide your expressions or emotions, could be, maybe, I don't know yet. So this is it for now. And then, so let's look at the tracing on this. Very different. That's okay. Alright, so at least this all works. Everything is also very hot, I noticed, because it's getting a little bit hot outside. And the table is a bit high. That means I will just be high. And the recording's still going. I think it works. That's good. And my brain. I do that. And I'm happy it doesn't do it anymore. Strange that I'm doing this and it's not live. It feels different somehow. I could already start writing my own verse. Because I know I need to do that. Maybe it's more something for in the end, but maybe I should do something. Yeah. So the first image is more like more like surprise, I would say. But I don't know. Actually, it doesn't say what kind of expression it is. What kind of? Okay, I'll start with the hair. Could actually just trace this. I don't know if I need to really color also everything. I feel a bit different today. They didn't start that good. I could make it, I will make it exactly like this. Maybe this say anything. Seems a little bit up. I don't put my picture on things. So I'm not sure if it's going to fit. And that way around. Sweater is going to be big. Is it? I think so. I hope I brought my pencil sharpener. And I did. So you can see that I use a lot of black. That was carrying the pencils everywhere. Maybe it's a bit, yeah, that happens. They break from the inside. And maybe I should not color this yet, because you know that the variant of the fatty pencils have the possibility to smudge a lot. Oh, there's this black different t-shirt. I'm so sorry that the live stream didn't work. I saw 4 people waiting, and so that's really not. Yeah, I really feel not good about that. Really sorry about that. Because then, you know, if something doesn't work one time, maybe you don't come again next time. Let's put the face yellow. Oh, what is all this mess? And you know what? I have to tell this. I discovered there's an eraser here. Stupid, no? That I haven't discovered it now. Or maybe I have discovered it before, but then forgot about it. That would be also something for me. So yes, I do want to make faces yellow, but now with the neon yellow. So the noise that you're hearing now is from, of course, from the outside, and there's like the recycle bins over. I think compost, paper, plastic. What this is. Look at this, I already smudging. And I forgot the towel last time I said that I would have a towel next to me. I don't know why the recording is working fine, but I'm happy it is. But this means this is already the second. I don't say it. This is the second live stream that didn't work. And again, not because of me. So what does it mean? Well, I can talk maybe next time about that. So pretty special. So I'm here now doing the professional drawing in Bloom Gallery. It's a new art gallery that opened during the same Mustafa Art Weekend. It's the 14th Mustafa Art Weekend, and so their opening was quite a success. I think they had got the number right. I think it was around 150 people visiting their gallery. So it's pretty good. And so I was a bit cranky this morning, but the owners are a super lovely couple, but now, of course, you think that I'm saying this because maybe they will hear it, so I'm not saying anything. Because, these conversion drawings, I cannot say live stream now, but recording. I want to be as transparent and honest as possible, and also that you feel that it is like that. Actually, I think you do, because also today my confession was not really cool. Not nice at all from my part. So what do I think about this bread? Sweaty. Ooh, sweaty. I feel this. I see my face is dripping sweat, but that's not true. Yes, I'm just checking anything. And what to do if this live stream over the hotspot is not working? I don't think, because today is Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, that's still 5 days. What do you think about this? I do want to probably make it blank, because then I get what it looks in the total. Let's see, it is if I'm just coloring now. And I don't like to say that, but I picked it up from somebody else. It's kind of like putting yourself as an artist in the real position, and I don't like that at all. But that's the thing, that's also with toxic parents, because I need to talk about that as well. Things they say, even if you don't engage, or even if you would pick a fight, the things have been said. So you cannot take them out of your head. They're already there. And that's the bad thing. That's maybe like sort of programming that you don't want. What do you think? And the second one is going to be blue. Maybe blue. Oh, I don't have. I do have my big box. Yeah, and you can actually see it. Put this poster somewhere else. It's so nice. I'm doing the drawings. Totally calm down. Can you see my beautiful box a little bit? It's this blue. I have a different blue, remember? Last time. It's not this one. It's always the blue on the outer side is not necessarily corresponding with the blue that's coming out, I wanted to say. But that's this one. And this blue. Okay, careful. There's nothing. Yes. So that's a good influence, what Bob was saying. So express yourself. First, music. And yeah, so also this morning I was thinking about age and stuff like that because of the conversation. Give a little bit of sharpening. And actually, I would really like to read something out loud, what I read this morning. But I need to have my camera, and the camera is now filming this, so I can't. But it's a text also written by an artist, and maybe I can do it next drawing. It talks about, yeah, you have to be you. So maybe not even limiting yourself in swearing. I'm not sure about that, I'm just thinking out loud. And it's green, but maybe a fidgety. So we have to put a different pencil and structure and something. So in this case, and this, as you know, I'm not looking to make a realistic image, huh? I have to repeat that. Because there was a man who wanted a drawing of himself as a child. And yeah, if you see my drawings, then you know I will not make a photorealistic kind of drawing. So you will be took the drawing. The drawing I made. It is okay, but yeah. It's kind of like you really want a realistic representation of yourself. But maybe not ask me to make a drawing. Maybe while I was painting, I could do that. I want to do that. But still, no, I think it's more that. So I think more like psychological things and for that we don't really need to. Oh, look, she has different hair. And now we could also have black hair. It's also black. You can be good at that too. Sort of blackish, purplish. That could work in this case. Maybe I'm really not going to make eyes or anything. Just have very first tracing lines, and that's it. Partly the difference in black is hardly visible, noticeable. I know it's weird how these things can go, because I actually, in the beginning, I thought I really liked this lady, and yeah, we chatted in her part of the studio, and I asked her questions and showed my interest, and now I think, because maybe that's also the thing, if people bring out the worst in you, maybe that's part of it, knowing your borders. That maybe it's better to stay away from these people. I don't know, I'm just saying. This one could be yellow hair. It's yellow on yellow. Oh, I like that with the blue above here. It's a bit different drawing than usually. Maybe where you are does influence you, like the drawing I made from Albania, because there I used photos from a magazine that I found there, picked up there. And would have gray one, or maybe a little bit could add in and the invisible sister also had orange hair. That was not so long ago, that was around time as long as the drawings are made again. So yeah, I'm curious how this will go with this how this woman my friend is my new friend, I would say. My oldest friend is in an all ladies artist group, and I think it's pretty cool. Also, some of them came to visit my home exhibition, and I thought that's really awesome. If you can do that with Ruth, and so I would like to be part of that. And I think she's either founded that group or at least she's in that group. So yeah, I messed that up probably for myself. Should I all make them all black? I can still decide to make it another color. How about you? Do you gossip? Or maybe I should ask you, what do you consider as gossip? I would say gossip is talking about one person and not telling the other person, or talking about somebody while that person is not there. Is that the definition of gossip? I could actually check. Look it up on the computer. What's considered gossip? Gossip. Casual or unconstrained conversation or reports about other people, typically involving details that are not confirmed as being true. Okay, then maybe it was not gossip. Because that was more a question, like is that a request or a demand? So maybe it was more bitchy what I was doing. I bitched. Because it's not spreading rumors or anything like that. Tattle, talk, whisper, talk, it's not great. Okay, so actually it was not a gossip thing. Oh, that changes everything actually for me. Okay. Oh, sorry. Gossip then. What they did then? It was still not very nice. I was talking about something. No. We'll leave it in the middle. So happy that at least the recording is working. Or maybe I shouldn't say just yet. Wait till I go home and check everything. So that's a little bit of insecurity, yeah? Something goes wrong with the technique. Not insecurity, but like something unforeseen that you can't control and that you can't have. Yeah, but that's let's look up the news or really broadcast TV things. That must be super stable and everything. So maybe I should think about that. How to have have this security, sort of, because you never have super security, but have a little bit of the security that when I go live, that it really works. Let's And talking about gossip, I also wonder if this girl maybe tells it to my new friend. And what does she tell? Hmm? Or what would you do if you are the third person? Because the girl who asked, "What did you say?" When I repeated it, like, yeah, was that a request or a demand? She said, "Oh, I don't know." So, but on the other hand, I'm thinking now, it's like how, why things sometimes become unnecessarily difficult. Because you could also say, let's say she did hear it, and I think she heard it because she was really angry. So it must be that she heard it. Yeah, she could also have turned around and said, "Oh no, it was not a demand. It was just this or that." Or maybe it was. Or maybe it was actually a demand, and she thought, "That's not a person I can control, so I don't like her." All scenarios. So that could actually also be used for all different scenarios, because that's also a thing, yeah. With if you ask people questions, there's all different ways how people can answer that question, and then I mean the difficult questions. And so actually, this could be these scenarios. How do you want to react? Could it be silent? Could it be angry? Could it be sad? Could it be disappointed? You could correct it, or you could confirm it. Maybe I also really have to think about it, because I have been also on the other side, where people were discussing my profile on an application form, and I was in the same space. And when people don't think that you can hear them, yeah, they say things unfiltered. Pencils getting really small now. It's a simple this one. And then leave one bite. That would be fun. Could do that. Or I make it red. That's already smudgy pudgy. We will never put the bones of the space in space. If they can hear me yet. Yeah. It's so small now. Oh, I didn't do any of the detail shots. One second. Paper. By the way, the artist who said it's coloring, she didn't mean it in a bad way, by the way. was more something that she had in her mind. And then, so it makes sense. It's too bad I colored that face, or else I think I would have left it. Damn, it's too bad. So I kind of like it. The faces. So now I can title it or not, of course. I feel kind of like I want to do it with blue. And why not? But this blue or then blue pencil, blue from pencil, something that iris. Yes, iris blue. This one. I know it's better because the handwriting is better with this one. But this is more thicker. In this case, I'm going to do this one. Yes. It's already flipping. 45 minutes. That would be the shortest one ever. Yeah, no, it's too good. I need to fix it. Do I have to carry it on like with that one or not? Continue to do this so we don't. I can remove it. I did it there. Okay. Sure. That's okay, I'm not just one. Oh, for those amongst us that need to drink more, let's stressed her because of the live stream not working. And I have to add, not my fault. So double stressed because of it. It's your own fault, and it's your fault. Changes, huh? But this is coming just to be done. Need to use the sharpener again. Have a bit sharpen. When I'm babbling like this, can you still hear me? Or should I speak more? Like, oh, you know what would be really nice now? I'm going to show this. But behind me, maybe I can do this one. No, this one. There's this white wall. It would be really nice if there would be the projection. Yeah, to have a projection there of previous live streams. I think that would be really cool. I have to tell them, ask them. And how to do it? We would need a projector. I don't think they have a projector. Oops. I have a projector actually, but not here in Spain. It's cheating. I have all this stuff, but it's not here. Okay, this is expression. Oh, yeah. No, actually, on that one. Okay. The indigo. It's not that one. Where did I read it? Can't find pencils. Yeah. Pencil sharper. Okay, I'm going to speak a little bit more clearly now. Because I'm not sure if I'm very audibly when I'm babbling like that. In expression of love, loving, and like that. But I don't necessarily need to do these expressions. Right. Why does she have such big eyes? Oh, yeah, it doesn't look nice. It's good. Nice. Let's move this more. Wait. Or maybe I was also a little bit like that. So sharper again, louder, yes, louder. And then, you know, these people show up, they make an effort to come to 2 o'clock to the live stream, and then they don't see it, and then they don't know what's going on behind the screens. You know, if they could at least see that I was pressing and almost crying, you know, then there was something to see. But yeah, they don't. So maybe you were one of them and you're just waiting, and then you think, yeah, I'm not going to waste my time anymore. I'm out of here. And you should, of course. But I hope you will not less come back again. Because you know why I'm thinking also this doom kind of thinking? Because I told you that I was meeting Dominique, I think, I hope, a new friend. And we were supposed to go to a Spanish sort of language exchange thingy kind of issues. And she came from a bit further out of the center. And me too, I was already on my way to meet her. And then she did. But I got a text message, there were not enough people, and so they cancelled it. And maybe they want to do it again on Thursday, that's today. But I felt like, okay, yeah, if they do that now, let's say Tuesday, Thursday again are not enough people, then they will cancel it again. So I felt, I don't really feel to go, because today's Thursday, I don't really feel to go today. So that is why I understand if you come to the live stream, and then the live stream is not happening. Yeah, it's not really vorderlijk, how to say that in English, for you to come again. Stimulating, it's not really stimulating, but you think, oh, that was great, I will come again. Damn it. Really annoyed that. I need help. But after this film, maybe try again. Because then maybe there's less pressure on them maybe to work. I don't know, I have really no idea why these green screens come in between. Because now it's working and I'm also over the hotspot. personal hotspot. Do you know what is personal hotspot? Maybe you think, what is personal hotspot? It's this thing here in the corner. So if you don't have Wi-Fi in the space, then you can take your phone. This is the phone of one of the owners, and yeah, you can connect. So you have the internet via your phone. Probably you know this, but just in case you don't, then you know what I was talking about. Okay, so it's kind of ready. It's a little simple, but yeah, I'm just so sure about the red one. Maybe I have to make that a little bit more serious and not so cartoon-like. This one looks cartoonish. A little bit more similar. That's not so good. Shit. You see, now I squared. Shit. That's the top. Now it looks like I don't know what. Could it be weird nose? Well, we don't have one that smiles. You should also have a smiley one. And there's so many emotions, but also happy emotions. It's different desks now also, eh? What do you think? You like it? Could it be an interesting setup to folks to stay? If I should do mountains, I could do some dots. So that's the question. If I want to do something with that. Actually do that. Actually, I'm going to do that in the red face, like fully the face. Wow. Oh my gosh. I really did it. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Do you know of this work of the artist? Is it William Isaac? Where he has it's kind of a sculpture of a head, and the head is shot in the face, so it's kind of like this copper color, not copper, golden copper color. Head sculpture. But this is not shot in the face. This is a person with a hole, a very big hole in her face. And I need the pencil. But I really do only have a small black pencil. Look, they're both super short. I wonder if I can get black pencils without buying a whole box. Did I interrupt myself? Yeah, this is not a face shot in the face, a head shot in the face, but a person with a hole. As I think we all have holes. And when we interact with people, these holes become visible. And for example, I learn now I have to be better with my borders. And it's okay. I can stay friendly and help people, but yeah, as I said before, there's a limit to this helping, and I decide that limit. As you can hear, I don't mention any names. Because remember the lesbian couple, they wrote, not so nice comments to the videos, although I didn't mention their names. So, maybe one day I will say something about you. It's kind of like, is that also kind of gossip then? I wonder. I'm laughing, but now I'm really wondering, is that actually I kind of like not the smoothies, but this is okay. So I'm gonna let that one be there. I could also choose to make something in the background. It's not really yet. I wrote this really funny Spanish pencil with toro. And it's called tora, but they are toros. Bulls. It's not it's like that. And put my hands are black, so I really should remember to bring something to clean my hands, or else I lift my finger up and we have a smudge over there with this thing. Okay, so we have a hole there. I have to use the pencil sharpener again. I would hold them because maybe some parts, elements, positions, sceneries, what do you call it? Don't have holes. Maybe in some areas they are fully capable of being. Or maybe in some cases these holes can even be pretty in a way. You know what I mean? Like freckles in the face. I mean, holes are not like freckles, but maybe that person who has the freckles thinks, oh, look at these freckles in the face. But yeah, these freckles make that person very unique. These holes are not really great, huh? This person will not have a hole. This person has one right in the forehead. So any holes in the face then? Maybe also on the side. Explain that. Changes. Yeah, good. I like the change. How about the screen? Do I like the screen? I'm using the J pencil. But of course the smoothie pencil is very fatty. So I can really change it that much. Maybe also in the mouth, because the mouth, with our mouth we make mistakes. Talking, communication, interpersonal relationships. But I brought my fun pencil, my happy pencil. No, not my pencil, it's pen. So I can keep it more sharp. No, everything's fine. So let's use one time more the camera from the side. At least one time. Yeah, it's much closer. You could have done that before. What do you think of this drawing? Do you like it? bit different than my other drawings, or do you think no? I can still recognize it's a drawing made by Kim England. Yeah, I would like to hear your thoughts. Don't be shy. Of course you're shy. I am shy too. But yeah, I'm here anyway. But I'm not saying you cannot be shy. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. It's totally up to you. And I got some really nice remarks on previous, not previous drawing, but the drawing. Stop talking. Good. I'm thankful also for the comments I get. Also the comments a little bit more, because now it's kind of like a monologue. And yeah, you receive the goodness from the paper. Maybe I should do this. So like this. If you are watching, I'm sorry that I spoke to you behind your back. That was not my intention. I thought you wanted me to take your card, that you kind of demanded of me that I take the card back to the supermarket, and so it was my like spontaneous reaction. But then the girl next to me didn't hear me, and then I repeated again, and that was kind of not so nice, because actually I should have said it straight to you. So I'm sorry for that. I'm realizing that actually it's not just color pencils, huh? It's also an ink pencil. So when I put on my website color pencils, actually you should add there's also pen involved. But yeah, I did already 40 drawings. And of course not all of these 40 drawings have also elements with pen. So it's not on my priority list, if you don't mind. It's not really round. Let's see what to find. Oh, nothing is it. Sorry. Okay. Somehow I do find that those should be round. Maybe in future they are not round. Because I do have any shape. Okay. It's not, you see, it's not really round. It's fierce. Okay. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna sign it and see if that more needs to be done. Paper. Did you hear that? If I do that, then the point, then the thing inside, what's it called? I don't know. Can break if you fall. So my name is Kim England, and today is 2022. And this is professional drawing number 48 from Bloom Art Gallery in Valencia, where I hope to do many more live streams. Live streams, but it's not live streams. And now I'm laughing again. I was not laughing this morning, or this morning just before the live stream. I was definitely not amused. Really not amused. So, okay. This is a bit higher. I'm moving the paper, and so far no green screens or anything, so the recording everything seems to be working fine. So it's a mystery why it didn't really work. I'm going to use a little bit eraser. I can clean my hands, so it's going to be So sometimes it's also not so bad to have some smudges. It's not always necessary that everything is so clean. I don't know why, but sometimes it doesn't have to be so clean. And sometimes it does. Do I want to make more thingies, stripies, or anything in the back? What's this here? Stand up and go from off. For example, I don't know why this is there. Get that. Oh, but I didn't bring my ruler. Oops. Look at now. Sorry. I don't know how the numbers. Is it that one? Just one stripe here. Oops, no, that's not the stripe that I want to make. To laugh about it. Just a little imperfection. I think that's good. Because it was made by mistake. Because by doing this, I also fix the pencil now. But that's not going to do it. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit, I don't know. We will probably do more things, but I think I will leave it. Yeah. So, thank you for watching this video, because it's not a live stream. Although all the efforts were made that this was a live stream. But that doesn't matter for you while watching this. But what I put it as a live stream video, like the raw live streams. You could just put it like that as a video, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching, that's for sure. And you can buy this drawing if you want. I will put it, I will scan it and put it in the web shop. And then you can buy the physical drawing or the digital download. So it's up to you and your budget, but also what you want. Analog paper or digital. And yeah, I saw that a lot of people who are watching the live stream, but now it's not a live stream. But if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and give it a like if you like the video or the gossip or the drawing, or just because you like to give likes. And what else should I say? Yeah, no, and I'm really curious about your thoughts. How about gossip? Maybe you're the real gossip queen. You have people who gossip all the time. I read actually that men gossip more than women. That's something to comment about on if you're a man. You probably don't like to hear that. And also, I read that gossip is not always bad. It also provides information. So maybe you see gossip as something positive. Maybe. So hope you have a good rest of the week. And for wherever you are, have a great morning, midday, evening, and hope to see you again on Tuesday. Bye. Bye. No. Bye. No.